conference of the Center for Applied Neuroscience. Before we begin the e-conference, we would like to inform you that this is a live streaming event through the Center for Applied Neurosciences Facebook, and the event is also being recorded. Faculty of Social Sciences and Education of the University of Cyprus. Professor Fofi Konstantinidou, Director of the Center for Applied Neuroscience of the University of Cyprus. Members of the CAN Faculty Board and the CAN Advisory Board. Dear members of the Departmental Board and academic staff of the Department of Psychology, esteemed invited speakers from Cyprus and abroad, dear delegates, dear students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. The Center for Applied Neuroscience of the University of Cyprus warmly welcomed you to the 11th Annual Scientific Conference entitled Progress in Understanding and Treating the Human Brain through Integrative Neuroscience Methodologies. This online conference takes place today with the collaboration of the Department of Psychology of the University of Cyprus. A warm virtual welcome to our international speakers. From the University of Bergamo in Italy, Associate Professor in Psychobiology and Cognitive Neuroscience, Zaira Cantaneo, and from St. George Hospital in London at the United Kingdom, Professor Barbara A. Wilson. A warm welcome also to Dr. Ioannis Theodorou at Research and Innovation Foundation. I'm delighted to see psychologists, psychiatrists, neuroscientists, social scientists, as well as researchers and students from various disciplines present at the online conference today. The scientific conference is coordinated by CAN and is being held in cooperation with the Department of Psychology of the University of Cyprus. We thank the Department of Psychology for the enthusiastic and kind support of this important conference. This annual scientific conference of the Center for Applied Neuroscience aims to act as a point of reference and networking for the scientific community of Cyprus, while contributing to the acquisition of knowledge about the latest developments concerning the study of the human brain and the relationship between biology and cognitive functions and behavior. We hope that you will find the conference informative and worthwhile. Without further ado, I kindly invite the Rector of the University of Cyprus, Professor Tassos Christofidis, for his welcoming address via the online platform. Mr. Rector, the floor is yours.
Dear guests, dear colleagues, this year the Center for Applied Neuroscience celebrates its 10th birthday. It was established in 2011 after securing competitive funding from the Cyprus Research Innovation Foundation as part of the Strategic Infrastructure Grant umbrella. CAN is an approved research center by the Cyprus government and the only independent research center in the Faculty of Social Sciences and Education. The mission of the center is to conduct basic and applied research and contribute to the development of new knowledge, methods, and technologies that advance science and benefit health, quality of life, and society. CAN realizes the importance of positive social impact. It is for this reason that CAN researchers, right from the start, try to contribute through their expertise in the effective management of the pandemic. Its people also participated in the university's campaign to raise public awareness on the significance of research in managing public health crises. The pandemic has certainly increased our awareness on mental health issues. It revealed the need for cooperation across the globe on the value of research conducted at CAN, which aims to understand factors that affect human behavior, including psychological and brain health. Societal needs in Europe and internationally point to the fact that we need to collaborate across the globe in order to accelerate the development of methodologies that treat brain conditions affecting human functioning. I have trust and faith in our young researchers and their passion to learn and transmit knowledge in order to end stigmas and also make a positive impact. Here at the University of Cyprus, we provide the infrastructure. We continue to evolve because it's in the nature of research institutions to act for the benefit of humanity. Research centers like CAN have created a significant momentum for the university and the society. The University Administration and Rectors Council will continue to work closely with the center's director, the faculty, and the advisory board to ensure that the center can fulfill its mission and continue to expand its role and position within the neuroscience community nationally and internationally. In closing, I would like to extend a warm welcome to the invited speakers and Data Please presenters. I am confident that the conference will stimulate great discussions and will offer opportunities for collaboration. The online conference platform removes all geographical boundaries, and I welcome all of you to the University of Cyprus. Thank you very much.
I didn't hear you, Fotini, but I expect that you called me to speak, so it's my turn now. Okay? So good morning,
sorry, my microphone was closed. I next invite the Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences Education of the University of Cyprus, Professor Khelef Kiaka, for him a welcome address. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Fotini. Good morning, everybody. The School of Social Sciences and Educational Sciences welcomes you to the 11th Annual Conference of the Center for Applied Neuroscience. The school consists of 4 departments and 51 undergraduate, master's, and doctoral programs. It is the largest school at the University of Cyprus with about 2,000 students, 1,929 to be precise. And I have recent good news which I want to share with you. During the last few days, the World University Rankings for 2022 were published, and our school is ranked in the range of 301 to 400 for social sciences, especially for our school, and 126 to 150 for education, which is my special department, the department I come from. So this is useful for you to know. Let me tell you a few things about CAN now. CAN is the largest research center in the School of Social Sciences, as the director has already said. Central to the center's mission is to conduct basic and applied research and contribute to the development of new knowledge, methods, and technologies that advance science and benefit health, quality of life, and the society at large. This year, as Fotini has already told you, the conference theme is Progress in Understanding and Treating the Human Brain through Integrative Neuroscience Methodologies. Now, this is a contemporary theme and a testimony to the center's commitment to address significant challenges in society. Being one of the founding members of the university, I have been watching closely the center's development and successful growth since its creation in 2011. Clearly, the center has been serving as an umbrella for the development of interdisciplinary work in the neurosciences at the University of Cyprus and the country in general. Through its activities, the center has made significant contributions to the Department of Psychology and to the School of Social Sciences and Education at large. What are these contributions? Foremost, the training of young researchers and the employment of postdoctoral researchers has strengthened the human resources of the Department of Psychology. Furthermore, the established infrastructure of the center offers opportunities to cutting-edge experimentation for our students of most departments, especially psychology. Another important dimension of CAN's activities, and that's something I want to emphasize here, relates to the center's contribution to the Cypriot society in general. CAN helps bridge the gap between academia and society, which is, as you might appreciate, very important in a small country which depends largely on the national university. CAN faculty and researchers have a dynamic presence in the media, in non-governmental organizations and advocacy groups. They regularly hold information talks and presentations to the greater public in order to educate Cypriot citizens on various high incidence conditions, improving public awareness and empower the public. COVID was such an instance. The Center for Applied Neuroscience is the only university unit which holds an annual conference open to the entire scientific community and free of charge since the first year of its operation. The 2021 conference, this one, marks the 10th year celebration of the center and the 11th scientific conference. The past two conferences have both been offered online in response to the restrictions created by the pandemic. I believe this is a testimony to the center's commitment to scientific outreach and a demonstration of adaptability to challenges. In closing, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our invited speakers and to all the researchers who are presenting their work today. I'm confident that the conference will stimulate great discussions, and I'm happy to see attendees from various universities and organizations. A warm welcome to all of you, to the University of Cyprus and to the School of Social and Educational Sciences. We hope to see you soon here in person. Have a great conference.
We thank the Dean, Professor Helen Ftiaka. Next, I would like to ask Professor Fofi Konstantinidou of the Department of Psychology and Director of the Center for Applied Neuroscience for her welcome speech. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Fotini. Professor Tassos Christopidis, Rector of the University of Cyprus, Professor Helen Ftiaka, Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences and Education Sciences, distinguished guests, dear colleagues, dear students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the 11th Annual Scientific Conference of the Center for Applied Neuroscience at the University of Cyprus. This year, we celebrate the 10th year anniversary of our center. And the conference is an important event that helps us fulfill our vision and mission. As the leading research center of the study of brain, mind, and human behavior in Cyprus, the Center for Applied Neuroscience aspires to be the flagship center for neuroscience research and collaboration in the greater geographical region and beyond. Our theme this year, Progress in Understanding and Treating the Human Brain Through Integrative Neuroscience Methodologies, is of course contemporary and of global interest. In a recent announcement, the WHO estimates that 2.4 billion people, this is 32% of the Earth's population, have health conditions that result in limitations in functioning that will require rehabilitation. This figure is suspected to rise due to advancements in prevention and medical management, leading to significant reductions in infant mortality and increased life expectancies. Rehabilitation services are considered a human right and an integral part of universal health coverage, and are included in the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. They are required when an individual sustains mental, cognitive, physical, or social limitations affecting their daily functioning, due to health conditions or aging. COVID-19 has brought to the forefront the need for collaboration across disciplines and across nations. In a recent study conducted by Oxford University researchers with more than 243,000 COVID survivors, they reported that 36 to 43% of hospitalized survivors experienced neurological and mental health deficits at 6 months post-infection and acute recovery. The 2021 Cannes conference theme reflects the need to develop integrative methodologies that combine sound theoretical frameworks on how the various cognitive and affective systems work, along with knowledge on human learning and technological and neurobehavior methodologies to facilitate reorganization and rehabilitation. In the field of neuroscience and neurorehabilitation, interdisciplinary collaboration is critical in order to develop integrative methodologies that will help us understand and describe brain behavior relationships and implement effective treatment modalities to improve human functioning. Our 6 research teams at Cannes are committed to research excellence. As members of an applied research center, we need to ensure that our research translates and contributes into solving real-world problems within the larger domain of behavior and neuroscience using a lifespan approach. We incorporate traditional psychological, psychometric, neuropsychological, behavior and experimental paradigms, along with cutting-edge computational, imaging, brain stimulation, virtual reality, and psychophysiological technologies. We investigate language, cognition, behavior, and affect in healthy individuals across the lifespan and in individuals who may have difficulties in these areas due to developmental and acquired conditions such as learning disabilities, aging, acquired brain injury, anxiety and mood disorders, and most recently, COVID. These conditions cause significant burden to the healthcare, educational, welfare, and social systems, both in Cyprus and internationally. Interdisciplinary collaboration is key to our work. We collaborate with other centers within the university and across institutions, nationally and internationally, in order to identify genetic, health, and brain biomarkers that contribute to a disease state. The commitment to interdisciplinary collaboration resonates throughout this year's conference. Our invited speakers and our Data Blitz presenters have specialties in cognitive neuroscience, neuropsychology, and neurorehabilitation. We are proud because the center has been an attractive professional home to young researchers. Training of new researchers is a key objective of our center. Specifically, since our establishment in 2011, we have employed more than 70 graduate, doctoral, and postdoctoral researchers through our externally funded projects. Our commitment to capacity building has a spreading effect, as our former graduates and postdoctoral researchers are now holding research and faculty positions at other public and private universities and research centers in Cyprus, Europe, and North America, while others enrich the private and public sectors in Cyprus. Currently, we employ 25 researchers. Another 40 to 50 undergraduate, graduate, and doctoral students are receiving their research training at Cannes. Our goal is the continuous development of our researchers, thus creating a critical mass of expertise at the center and in Cyprus. Our invited speaker from the Cyprus Research and Innovation Foundation today will present funding opportunities for early career researchers. Our center is now 10 years old. We have entered our second phase of development. We continue to look ahead while at the same time ensuring that we meet our mission. Our annual conference is a testimony towards our systematic effort to become a catalyst for further research development in the brain and behavioral sciences in the country and internationally. We definitely miss the face-to-face interaction with all of you, but we do welcome participants from all over the world today. Conference attendees spread across Asia, Europe, and North America. And a special thanks to our North American delegates who wake up very early to be with us this morning. We're confident that the speakers today will stimulate your interest and offer opportunities for discussion, interaction, and future research collaborations. We're honored that Dr. Zaira Cataneo from the University of Bergamo, Italy, Professor Barbara Wilson from St. George's Hospital, London, UK, and Dr. Ioannis Theodorou from the Research and Promotion Foundation of Cyprus have enthusiastically accepted our invitation to be present and present their work. I would like to congratulate the many researchers presenting their work during our Data Blitz sessions. My appreciation to my colleagues and members of the CAN Faculty Board, Professors Georgia Panagiotou, Anfi Lutsiou, Timothy Papadopoulos, Marios Avramidis, and Yorgos Panoudis for their contributions. We are thankful to our Data Blitz Evaluation Committee, Drs. Eva Betemeridou, Marios Theodorou, and Goula Mikelidou. I'm indebted to Eleni Mikhail for the organization and administrative support, Mrs. Kalia Christou for the ICT support, and Ms. Fodini Panaghi for accepting our invitation to MC the conference for promoting our event today. I'm grateful to the many volunteers from our research teams who have been instrumental through the years, not just today, in helping us organize our conference and many other events. Today's online event is managed by our social media and technical team, especially many thanks to Christodoula Gabriel, Nina Michael, Yulia Solomon, and Andreas Hadjikiprianou. As always, a heartfelt thanks to the Department of Psychology for co-sponsoring the event, and many thanks to the Rector of the University of Cyprus and to the Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences and Education for supporting our center's efforts and activities. Last but not least, of course, a warm welcome to all of you who are honoring us with your presence today.